We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
All right, everybody, welcome back for another week of SCSRA Live. Tonight we got, again, Eddie Morris, because he's always here. He's the most reliable counterpart in this. And then maybe Joe's going to pop in later. The winner of the, no, I don't lie. I'm not sorry. Yeah. No, I don't care. We're not talking about Upper Deckers again.
Gotta center me a little more here. You got me all kinds of...
Okay, hang on. I'll fix it.
Man.
Well, it's because your gloves, they threw me off, bud.
Or something.
Your gloves, they screwed me up.
I told you, I was either gonna have to get up or change the gloves.
All right, hang on, I'll fix it.
That was the lesser of the two evils there.
There we go. Is that better?
That's better.
All right, cool. Technical difficulties out of the way. We're done with that.
We're good. We're good to roll.
Eddie Morris, bud. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit, brother. How are you?
Man, I'm here. We're going to have to take a break in like 10 minutes so I can go talk my daughter in. My wife is not here tonight.
Uh-huh. You're just trying to go leave an upper decker for when your wife gets home.
Definitely not.
We get it.
I'd like to stay married, so definitely not that. I promise you on that one, bud.
I had to get that one in there for Joshy. Oh,
right.
You can adjust yours now, huh? Look at there.
Bro, mine's within arm's reach. I don't know what to tell you about yours. Yours is a little bit farther out there.
Yeah, it's a good ways away.
Eddie, righties and lefties are over. Are you excited?
I'm absolutely glad that the lefties and the righties are over.
I enjoy the lefties and the righties.
I'm glad you do, buddy.
I may be one of the few, and I'm okay with that.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't mind it if I know where I'm going.
Yeah?
Like, okay, so if you do, like, the regular Watkins Glen configuration that we did, I know where I'm going. Yeah, I know where I'm going. Now, if we ran the boot, I would be pretty messed up for a while.
It only adds 4 turns.
Yeah, but that throws me all off up here, man. Like, yeah.
You're not a road racing guy.
I mean, exactly, yeah. So I'm not going to sit and learn these tracks and memorize, oh, there's a left, there's a right, there's a corkscrew. We do a loop-de-loo and we upside down and then we go over the track. And I don't know, I ain't got time for that nonsense, bro. And that's why I like ovals. It's simple. I turn left. I bring it back straight. I turn left. I bring it back straight. Not much to forget there.
I mean, that's fair. You're good at the Daytona?
Yeah, Daytona. I like Daytona.
We should do Daytona Road Course next season.
Oh, Daytona Road Course. See, you weren't specific there, bud.
Okay.
You tried to hoodoo me into that one.
Fair.
See what you did.
Fair. But that's 2 seasons in a row that we've run the 24-hour. Granted, it was awful both seasons, but we've done it.
Flip back over into pit road again, don't you?
No, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, that wouldn't.
Bro, that was so bad.
I mean, if you do it though, at least do it in your own car.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
No. No, I don't want to die. I'd rather do it.
No, I mean, like, not in a 24-hour where we're all in the shared car. Go get in your next gen or something and go flip it over, you know?
Dude, 150 laps, and that's never happened in that turn in that car.
Stuff happens.
I should have just pulled over. That should have been my last lap when I was sitting there waiting. It should have just been.
Honestly, bro, like, that was our second attempt at that race. Like, we done quit out the one before. It was an experience from the get-go.
Yeah.
So,
future advice: if we ever run that race again, we're running the LMP cars.
Yeah, I'm not doing one of those GT3 things again. Getting out of everybody's way. No, I want them getting out of my way.
Right.
That's why I would drive a crotch rocket, not a Harley. I'd like to have the power and not need it, rather than need the power and not have it.
Right. So we're just gonna get. Oh, my camera's frozen.
Oh, he froze. I'm froze.
My computer's all confused as to why we're trying to run iRacing right now.
Just kidding.
Not a fan of it. We're just gonna put this up so that it's here, and we can talk
Upper
about
Decker.
No, no upper
Upper
deckers.
decker.
No upper decker.
Upper decker, upper decker. We need a song. We need to find a website that like generates songs and stuff, and we're making an upper decker song.
I don't. Why? Why do we need
Why
that?
not? Why not?
No, the
Why not?
question is why.
I mean, look at the comments, bro. It's got people talking. That's why.
It's
Josh wants an upper decker. I think it's TRD Tastic. That's Brett?
no
Is that Brett?
TRD is that Zach?
It could be Zach. It could be. Yeah.
It's either Zach Pro. Oh man, this happened to us 2 weeks ago too.
It did. It did. Reveal yourself.
So
So we can call you out
Zach or
because
Provi?
yeah, it's a pretty fair.
I
fair
can't
guess.
remember.
Cox.
Cox, that's what it was. Got some Cox. Anyways,
Cox in the chat.
hey, we need to get Joe in here.
Yeah. We need to get Joe in here.
He's in his other room. Hang on, I'm gonna message him.
Is he kicking soccer balls?
He probably is.
Little feller. He's in there with old Noofsky.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna get him. We lost him.
In there with old Red Card himself.
Right?
He come snatch your ankles, boy.
Right?
Yeah, sideways turn one. Throwing upper deckers to the crowd. You know.
Yeah. So let's talk about this.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
So surprisingly, the races started the initial start pretty well. There was a single caution for each race, which was the stage caution. Everything else was local yellows. My qualifying was screwed on both races, so I started from the back on both races. Truck race, I screwed myself at the stage. I sped on pit road, so I had to start from the back again.
Ooh, naughty boy.
Naughty boy. But finished the stage in fourth in the trucks. And then just kind of went from there. Finished third in the trucks in the after going back from the back of the pack again, coming up to third place. So had a really fast pace. Not nearly as fast as Devin in the trucks, who had an 11-second
It wasn't
lead.
a race. Yeah, it was only a race for second place. Is what that was.
It was the best of the rest. He totally is Max Verstappen at this track. And yeah, he had an 11-second lead at the stage, and then had I don't remember what the lead was at the end of the race. But for the last like 10 laps, me, you, and Joe, that was a good battle.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah, if
enjoyed
there'd have
it.
been another lap, you guys would have got me. Like, I was trying different things.
I enjoyed it.
I was just happy to be there in the closing laps with the car in one piece, and
Yep.
I messed up and got a little over one of the curbs, and got a 1X. That was my only X. Sucked.
Oh yeah, with like what was it, 7
yeah.
to go or something?
Yeah, it was something stupid like that.
Are you talking about the next gens? Or you talking about the trucks?
I'm talking about the trucks.
Oh.
Because at the no, it ain't the end of this corner. Camera keeps slipping. It's towards the end of the track. I couldn't tell you what turn it is.
Oh, look, there's that number 8.
Yeah, buddy, rocking them Dev sports card colors.
There's all of Neon Racing right there, except for me.
Most of it. And Dev.
Yeah, and Devin's up there in the front.
Yeah, he's like a half a lap ahead right now. It was like this part right here. I downshifted, and it didn't downshift a second.
Oh,
Yeah, and I went like, it wasn't that lap. I think it was lap 35, if you want to see it.
we'll get there.
Josh
eventually.
reminded me of it. He was
Josh.
like, 35, lap 35 the other night. Like, damn it, Josh. We know. We seen it, you peckerweed. Do an upper decker on him. Visit him.
We
Knock, knock,
we
Josh.
don't know.
What's up, buddy?
Brett made
deck.
sure no one got a 0x during next gen. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Hartney in that next gen because we was in Discord and I was like, "Did you turn in early?" He was like, "No."
No,
Like,
sorry, I did not. We'll look at that.
alright, I'm gonna have to check that one out because that's sure as hell what it felt like.
No, I had that.
Turns out he was in the clear, and then somebody said it was Provy, and I was like, "I find Provy on this track. I'm not gonna take it easy on him. Like, I'm not gonna wreck him, but I'm not gonna take it easy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna send it in some corners where I know I can." And I never found him, but I guess he had some troubles of his own too. So
Yeah,
I mean, which is a good thing because if I would have raced him like a dick, I'd have felt bad about it because it in the
wasn't
end, it
Provy.
his fault. Yeah, so
It
I
was.
apologize
It was
for
Brett
even
Merle.
having those thoughts. So
Right. Yeah, we'll go over the next gen race and what happened in that. There's not surprisingly in the trucks there wasn't a whole lot that happened. It was a good clean race. We're just gonna go ahead and skip to the end.
you don't want to go to 35 for Josh?
We're gonna
You're on
go.
lap
We're gonna go
6.
34 to 45. We're gonna go watch Eddie.
Probably already have.
Well, it's lap 34.
Pretty sure it's 34 or 35, ain't it, Josh? I know you're watching.
Right. Cheesy B, thanks for joining us. Just listening tonight, but we'll narrate as much as possible. So Eddie's going through the S's right now.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
about to watch him go off
Slicker.
track.
Slicker now, shit.
Man, that was nuts how slippery the track was. You can see Joe and
Bro, yeah.
Joe and I are working our way up to Eddie.
Yeah, and I said that all week, man. I was like,
Mhm.
these trucks, man, they were loose. Like the first time we were here, they were good. They were a little bit loose, but it was fun. It was fast, And then the next time we come back, like the next season after, like they got a lot looser. It was a lot harder to drive them. And it just seems like every time we've came back here, they've just been looser and looser and looser. And then like through the S's this time, nope, not that one. Through the S's, they were pretty loose. It was pretty sketchy going through there.
It was the first like 3 or 4 laps. You could not go. It was like 2 or 3 laps. You could not go through the top of the S's hammer down. Couldn't do it. If you did, you were doing it sideways and drifting the trucks, which it is fun. It's in its own right, but you're gonna burn your tires off doing that. And then I like how Sean got off out of the way by just going off the track.
Yeah, bro. He's like, you can have it all. I'm like, well,
I don't need that much room.
okay, thanks, bud.
Yeah, it was a good race, man. I enjoyed it.
I didn't know if he was doing that or if he was having issues. Like I was like trying to go.
What I really liked about the trucks was how aggressive you can be at the bus stop. You can practically jump the truck on those curbs, and I really enjoyed that. That's always been my favorite part about running the trucks over the next gens here. Because the next gens, I mean, you can do it, but you've got to. Oh, there's the wiggle. There it is.
There it is, baby. I got a 1X for that. How crazy is that?
Sharn followed you.
Yeah. He's like, hey, that looked like fun. Let's do it too. It
Right.
wasn't fun. I promise you. But yeah, that was my 1X.
Right. So yeah, it's so we can watch Eddie here now, and then we look back. Joe's just we're catching him.
Oh yeah.
It's just we'll get there eventually. Devin is God, where is he right now?
Probably half a lap.
Oh, he's not that far ahead of you.
I did see him. I thought that was just a lap car.
He's too far off in the distance.
I knew it couldn't be him.
Yeah, it was a good race, man. I enjoyed it. The one time we're gonna do it this season. Look at that car. Love that paint job.
Nice. Look at that silver one in front of you too. That was nice. Vroom, vroom.
Look at that coming off that turn. Oh
Make it
man,
loose, boy.
man, I love this race. This was so much fun. My best week in the SCSRA ever.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, I did get Joe here because I came in third. That's right. I might interview with Josh. Yeah, look how freaking loose this is.
Yeah, man. It was on the edge up there. Do the S's.
And just attack the curbs. It's so much fun in the trucks. Somehow I made this turn my witch, I'm not going to curse, my witch. And, man, I get so much speed coming off that bus stop and I can just glue it to that yellow line. Oh, this is where I get Joe, I think. And like I made some crazy ass passes coming off of turn 5.
Yeah,
That second gear shift right there from Joe almost wrecked us both, man. Nice and cordial. Slow down early. Bye, Joe. Gotta go, bud. We gotta go get Eddie. But then, like, we close this gap up to Eddie. God, this is so sketchy. We close this gap getting up to Eddie, and then, I mean, it's literally best of the rest. But I had a lot of fun. If I haven't said that already, I enjoyed the shit out of this.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Good stuff.
Oh! Balenciaga. Oh! And Joe's just sitting there like, come on, Hartney, screw up. Do it! That's literally what he said after the race. He was like, I was just going to stay with you and wait till you screw up again.
Yeah.
Rude.
That's like I wasn't pushing it too hard at the end there. Not after I got that 1X. Like, that was bad. Car felt like crap after that, but
All right.
like, yeah, bro.
Let's go on board with
I didn't
Eddie.
have anything for Devin.
Nobody did.
Nothing.
We're going to go on board with Eddie as... Oh, this is why I was catching you. You were slow. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
For someone that doesn't like the rights and the left, was that Donkey Nuts? Yeah, that was Donkey Nuts I just passed. Okay,
I
so...
suck donkey nuts at those track. Shout out to you, Chucky. That's bad.
Oh, man.
That's
No, I thought that was Kevin.
No.
Either, same guy. All right. I gotta go tuck my daughter in real quick.
You do that, buddy.
I'm gonna. So I'm gonna leave you up here. You get to talk to the people today.
Yay. But no, JF. I like tater tots.
Eddie's watching the chat,
to
guys.
your view. Yeah, at least change your view.
Why?
That way. Because you can see how much you guys close in instead of just watching Dev run away. Like, I don't even see him no more.
Okay.
You want me to talk about, hey, look at the crowds up there, man. It kind of felt like it was going to...
Oh, God.
Fish pour some rain. Hey, good timing. Good timing. You didn't tell us about that. Undisclosed.
I forgot about that.
Extracurricular activities going on here.
That was my drift session. Hey, Sharon, thanks for joining, bud. Cox says it's real. It's real bad as Kevin, and Chucky is Donkey Nuts. So did you trap Devin on purpose? Hey, we're not to the next change yet. We can't talk about that yet.
Somebody didn't watch the broadcast, did they?
No. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta tuck my daughter in.
10-4, buddy. So hi. I'm here. So yeah, we're here with Hartney here. We're going down through this part that gave me the 1X. These guys, him and Joe, were really closing in on me here. More like maintain the gap. They were catching me though. If there was probably another lap, they'd have got me. See, There you have it. Josh Hall with the breaking news. Joe hacked Devin so he could win the cup race. Hashtag tinfoil hat. I think that may have been some insider information. Josh just moved up on somebody's list for an upper decker. Or a baby upper decker, I don't know. Yeah, so the bus stop here, man, you hit that wall and your day's over, but if you don't get close enough to it, no good. So yeah, this is good stuff when you're by yourself, and yeah, good stuff. So I don't even know what lap we're on. I'd hit the button if I could, but you can see I'm getting a little bit bigger in his windshield there, and yeah, took that turn a little wide.
All right, I'm back.
What's up, buddy?
Dude, what's with the freaking transitions? I need to fix that.
That was Hartney as a co-host. Oh, I'm the co-host. Like he's the one that controls all this shit. So I think that would consider me the co-host. Like he would be.
How is Hartney as a co-host? Don't hold back, bro. Jeez.
Right.
Don't make me block you, sir.
Bro, this is recorded. Holler at me later.
Yeah, that's the same thing with the Devin thing, right? We'll talk about that later,
Right.
bud.
She's with the hard breaking questions tonight, bro.
I know, right?
That's 2 of them. We're not even out of the truck race yet, man. Come on.
No. I think this is the last lap, isn't it?
Cox said he hit that wall at the
No.
bus stop. Instant meatball. Better than Chef Boyardee's. You didn't even gotta wait for the microwave to count down.
We got 2 more laps.
Instant. Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I'm getting bigger in your windshield there.
Yeah, you're getting there. Well, I guess I'm getting there, I should say.
Oh, you're getting there. I'm getting there. Somebody's getting there.
Yeah, and then Joe's not far behind.
Yeah.
He's right there. He's just waiting for it. Like Joe told me after the race, he was just waiting for me to screw up. And in the next gen race, Eddie was waiting for us to screw up.
I'll be honest with you, man. That next generation, I drove my dang balls off. in
Bro,
that
you
thing.
were
after
blazing fast.
that restart, man. Coming back up through there, I was driving angry.
Yeah. Missed the curb. You missed the curb, you're going off track. You've got to touch the curb. Well, a little bit of wiggle out of Eddie. A little bit of wiggle and a jiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Man, this is just, it was like such good racing. I think this is like,
For second.
that's, yeah, for second.
Be
but-
much more exciting if that was for a win, but you know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even then, what I like about the road courses is that it can produce really good, like, catching and racing and stuff like that. But ovals can do the same thing. Obviously, that's why we run NASCAR. But I don't know. I like the pursuit. I like the pursuit in road racing that road racing offers you.
That's fair. Yeah, we're back here racing for second, and Dev's already in at the Corning Museum of Ass. I mean, Corning Museum of Glass.
Cox, I went to go tuck my child in, and I grabbed a Pepsi. I do not drink, sir.
That's what I'd say. We poured the Pepsi out, put some Jack in there.
Pepsi.
Eyes.
I do not drink, sir. Lies.
No, I really don't, bro. You can ask Joe, Josh. Like, they're all the time. We went to the Glen. They're like, "Good drink." I'm like, really a drinker, man?
Yeah, right. I mean, I'll have the occasional margarita. I like
Bro,
margarita, but
I got that stuff done a long time ago, bro. Nope.
but I don't know. There was a good portion of my late teens, early 20s that I don't remember from being drunk a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know. On my 21st birthday, actually, I quit drinking, and I never looked back. I just haven't.
Yeah, the luster of it's just, all
Yeah.
right, what now? Yeah.
Yeah. It was funny on my 21st
That's pretty much
birthday.
it for me, man. Yeah. It was pretty close to 21.
On my 21st birthday, we went to this bar like idiots that we've been drinking at for like 2 or 3 years, and they never carded us. Ever. And so when we went with some friends that didn't frequent this bar with us, that was the other race. Good race, bud.
Good race, man.
When the
Almost had it.
yes, Pepsi, because Pepsi's better than Coke. So went to this bar. One of my friends who didn't go to the bar with us often said, "We're here celebrating his 21st birthday," and the bartender and the manager looked at me like, "What? We've been serving you for like 3 years now. Not my fault you didn't card me. I don't know what to tell you."
Yeah. I mean, that's on you, bud.
Yeah,
Just
I
be
will
glad
tell
I
you.
wasn't one of those little undercover people.
Yeah, I will tell you. They carded our entire party every time we walked in after that.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame them.
No, I don't.
You
Either.
little shysters.
At the time, I was the last one to turn 21. So
Check and mate. Joke was on them.
right. All right, let's pull up Sim Racer Hub. Let's see what that did for points.
Are you a Gordon fan?
I was back in the day, actually.
I think Cox just sent out an APB to put an upper decker in your bathroom.
I'm okay with that.
You okay with an upper decker?
I'm okay with his attempt at trying to put one in my house. You won't make it very far.
Are you okay with the upper decker though?
No, I'm not okay with the upper decker, to be clear.
Well, I had to ask you a couple times, so I think you're coming around to it.
No.
We're working on it, boys.
That is not a thing we're gonna do. All right, let's take a look at points for the trucks. So this brought so Devin win again. So 4-time winner so far.
4 in a row, I think.
Yeah, I think so actually. Why did this just get all screwed up? What happened?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think it is 4 in a row. What if I make this like full screen? What does that do? Oh, way better.
Oh. Makes it full screen.
I like it.
Hey, that's dead.
That's an easy way to start World War III with Southerners. Bro,
Hell yeah, it is.
I'm in the South. Well, actually,
Hell
hang on.
yeah.
Wait a second. Hang on. I'm not in the South. I'm in Austin. That's way different than the fucking South. So I'll give you that. But you would be surprised how prominent Pepsi is in Austin. It makes sense, though. And I respect everyone's entitled to their wrong opinion. Pepsi is better than Coke. If that opinion is wrong, I'm entitled to it. So I'm just saying.
You're wrong. But proceed.
Okay. Fair. Devin.
Like, I could care less, to be honest.
Devin coming away with the win. 9 bonus points. We're going to have to start talking about what the playoffs are going to look like here in a minute. Probably next week.
Yeah. Getting down to crunch time, boy.
Yep. Eddie in second, came home with third. Look at that. Starting 13th. Came home in third. Biggest mover, yeah.
Wow.
Which proves that if I qualified well, I may have had a shot at second. Definitely not first. Second for sure.
Man.
But I did have the fastest lap at a 1:13.8. So
Yeah, you was cooking, bruh. Cooking, bruh.
we'll wait till we get to the next gens. Wild cherry Pepsi is good. It is good. I have some of that in the fridge too.
Oh yeah.
Mountain Dew is
Mountain
also
Dew.
fantastic.
Mountain Dew, Dr.
Hey,
Enough.
Did you know
Get her down.
if you mixed Mountain Dew and Blue Powerade, a 65 to 35% ratio, that is what Baja Blast is.
Okay. I will trust your thing, and if I want Baja Blast, I'll just go to Taco Bell and get one.
But see, that's the point. You don't have to go to Taco Bell. You can go
Taco
to
Bell's
the...
like 2 minutes down the road, bro.
It may be 2 minutes down the road, but you could just get Mountain Dew and Blue Powerade if the convenience store was within walking distance.
I could, but then guess what? Then I'm gonna have to pay like $2.99 for a Powerade and damn $3.99 for a Mountain Dew when I could have just went down to the Taco Bell and paid $1.59 for some damn Baja Blast.
Right, but you're not just going to get
You
the
see what
Baja
I'm
Blast
saying?
when you're at the Taco Bell. You're going to get some food too.
No.
You know what? Go back to your sweet tea. Joe Wright coming home in fourth.
Yes. Yeah.
Provy coming home in fifth. D Wright sixth. Ryan Gomes seventh. Zach Cox eighth. Riley Gomes ninth. Matt Allen in 10th.
Let me just tell you, if you don't mix your sugar in your sweet tea when your sweet tea's warm, you need Jesus.
I don't understand how people do that. Like, how much more mixing do you have
you
to
get
do?
It hot.
No, I'm
you
just
get
saying.
it hot.
I don't know how people put, like, if they just get regular sweet or just regular iced tea at the table at a restaurant and then they add sugar to it.
Oh yeah, bro. You go up north and dude, I got looked at like I had 3 eyes the first time I went up there. I was 16, bro. We went out to eat and they're like, "Oh, what do you like to drink?" And I'm like, didn't even think nothing about it. And I'm like, sweet tea. And she's like, okay. I'm like, whatever. She comes back with some damn sugar packets and some nasty tea, bro. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? So y'all got any that's warm at least? And she's like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you?
I remember
Serving people this shit, calling it sweet tea.
I remember when I first came to visit my mom in Texas from California, and sweet tea's not a thing in California.
Yeah, I'd say not.
No. And so I came and she's like, "Have you had sweet tea?" And I was like, "I mean, tea with sugar?" And she's like, "No, it's not tea with sugar." And I was like, "But it is." She's like, No. You need to have sweet tea." So we went out and just got sweet tea, and it changed my life. Went back to California, didn't see that shit again until I came back to Texas. I was like, this is some bullshit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd rather drink sweet tea than anything, to be honest with you. Sweet tea and coffee, bro. Sweet tea and coffee.
Sweet tea and coffee.
It's breakfast of champions.
I live off of sugar free. Dude, there's a whole... Hang on, we got to go back to the chat because this is ridiculous.
Oh yeah. What's going on here?
Zach Cox, I personally like Dr. Pepper, Sundrop, and Cheer Wine. What is Cheer Wine? Is that box wine?
Bro, no.
What is Cheer Wine?
Cheer Wine is Cheer Wine. And Cheer Wine is mighty fine. Because it's Cheer Wine.
Okay, explain it. What is it?
It's a soda pop, bruh.
It's a soda pop.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Cheer Wine. Hang on, my wife just walked in. Do you know what Cheer Wine is? What is Cheer Wine? It's a brand of what? I don't know. Zach Cox said that it was delicious, and I don't know what it is. I've never heard of it.
It really is delicious.
Okay, we're gonna have to find some Cheer Wine then.
Yeah.
I'll try it. Zach says it's
like a
the best.
Cherry. It's not a cherry, like a wild cherry Pepsi or anything. It's a cherry. It's its own thing, but I think it's like a cherry based something, but it's
That's
good.
very descriptive. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go
Yeah,
find
I mean
some cheer
that's
wine.
closer than what you had before, right? Just saying.
Okay, that's fair.
Better
That's
know.
absolutely fair. Cheesy Bee Mountain Dew overall. I love Mountain Dew. Can't drink it, too much sugar in it, but I love it. Baja Blast, sugar-free Baja Blast. I didn't know that was a thing. I can't imagine what that tastes like, honestly.
I agree with Cox. The sugar-free stuff, bro. I can tell you, you could. I would guess 100 out of 100 times if you did a blind thing on me and just brought me a cup of some kind of soda, and if you were trying to determine whether I knew if it was sugar-free or not, I would tell you 100 out of 100 times that's got that artificial bullshit in it, bro. It's horrible. Like, I don't understand how people don't taste it. It like burns my tongue, but it's weird. It's a funky, that chemical, yeah. Chemical taste.
As I drink my zero sugar Pepsi.
Burns.
Let's see what else.
Sweet
Cox,
tea
I live
Mountain
off
Dew.
of sugar-free Monsters and nicotine, bro. The white ones are the best.
Hey, these little things, man. These things are like,
was that 5 Hour Energy?
yeah. It's
Those
like
are
playing Russian roulette.
Those are dangerous, dude.
It's like playing Russian roulette, man. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Whenever, like, I like the taste of them.
And when they do work, bro.
Yeah, bro. Because you were like, oh, I just want to taste it, you know. I'll save the rest of it for later, and then you're like, and just off the taste of it. It's like, damn. Yeah. Then the dragon.
My
fruit
new
Red
one
Bull,
is
yeah.
the Celsius. Those are good. I like Celsius a lot.
I don't.
It's an energy drink.
I tried that Prime, and it had that nasty tongue burning. Dude, it literally burnt my tongue. My kid's like, I'm gonna try it, and I'm like, no.
When I found out who owned Prime, nope, done.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I kind of wanted to see what the hype was about.
Yeah, fair.
If you drink that stuff, it's only because you like that dude that owns it, and I'm sorry for you.
I think it was it Kyle Larson on Pit Road last time had a Prime in his hand after the race.
I don't know.
Maybe it was just water.
I mean, if they want to sign a check for me, guess what? I'll go on camera after every damn SCSRA race, and I'll hold bottle up. Like, tell me the money, bro.
No, the Celsius ones are good. My favorite right now is the Fantasy Vibe, or the Peach Vibe one. Those are my favorites. Let's see here. What the hell was that comment, Cheese?
Oh,
Tea and Dew Sweet Lightning is great. What is that?
Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning.
Is that purple one? I don't know. I've never tried it.
If you read down, he said it's a sweet tea Mountain Dew only at KFC.
Well, I don't go to KFC, so I guess I won't be doing that one. But something about Mountain Dew sugar-free to me has a weird chemical taste. It absolutely does. The Mountain Dews, as Eddie alluded to earlier. Josh, if I want sweet tea, I have to go to Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, or McDonald's. Now, is that just because no one else serves it, or that's just your preferred sweet tea locations? Because last time I had sweet tea from Popeyes, bro, I almost went into a diabetic coma.
Chicken from Popeyes.
Cox says it's a black cherry soda. Okay, I'm down with some black cherry soda, so I'm gonna have to go find me some cheer wine now.
Yeah, cheer wine.
Who remembers Red Line energy drinks? Yeah, I remember those. Do you remember when they were first sold and they were sold in like an 8mm thick can? Like you couldn't even dent the freaking thing.
Dude, do you remember that, was it No Fear? It was a green one. And I think they sponsored Uriah Faber in the UFC. Bro, that stuff was so damn good.
No.
So good.
I don't remember that.
So good.
I'm in the north. I have no choice for sweet tea. Okay, so those were your 3 places for requirements. Got it. It's orange.
Yeah, TCB, I'm out on that, buddy. I'm out on that sweet tea Mountain Dew concoction. I like my sweet tea without my Mountain Dew in it. I'm good.
Dude, that's not working for me. All right, so let's
Plus,
go back to points.
my experience with the sweet tea from the fountain like that is just absolutely dog water. It's not good. Not good.
Hang on.
I couldn't imagine that would be any better.
All right. So point standings now. Devin, Eddie, Ryan, or Riley, then Ryan, D Wright's your top 5 for playoff picture. So people locked in right now are Devin, Eddie, D Wright, and Sharn. And then
Joe.
Sharn, no, this is for trucks.
Oh, trucks.
Yeah. And then so we got Riley, Ryan. Hey, quiet. Right? Like, this is my office and my space. Although they just opened a Raising Cane's here. I love Raising Cane's. It's pretty good. I would personally choose elsewhere if I had an option, but for chicken fingers, Raising Cane's is pretty good. Josh, you gotta hold the slaw and get extra toast. Bro, he's diabetic. He can't do that.
Why would you even want extra toast anyway?
Or the toast is bomb. I mean, if we're eating there already, I mean, I guess the carbs don't matter because we're already fucking ourselves being diabetic, eating at Cane's. I guess it really wouldn't matter.
Yep.
I mean, we have gone off on a lot of tangents tonight.
Yeah, we have, man. We definitely have.
Okay, back to racing. Let me close this. Actually, let's leave this open for now and go back to Zitties. I would do that. I don't like slaw. Is that I don't or do? I hate this stupid thing here.
He said he would do that. He don't like slaw.
Oh, okay.
That's fair, I guess.
Yeah. Do y'all have what?
Bro, cookout. Oh my, yeah, bro. Every time we go to Bristol, we hit cookout on the way there.
What
Either
is
cookout
that?
or pals.
What is that?
It's you get a lot of food really cheap, bro, and it's decent stuff. Like, it's not anything you're gonna be all super excited about, but it's not horrible. It'll make a turd, you know.
Well, what kind of food is it?
Bro, what kind of food do you want? Like, you want your little chicken nuggets? You want your little chicken fingers? Do you want a burger? Do you want a barbecue sandwich? Do you want, hell, I don't know. They got all kinds of stuff, man.
They have all kinds of stuff.
Dude, let me just put it to you this way.
Please do.
Like, the first time I ever rolled up into one of their drive-thrus, I was staring at the menu. I had a line of cars behind me, and I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. So I drove around the building and got back behind the line. And I was like, what in the hell did I just do? Like, there's a lot of stuff on that menu. It's confusing. But once you learn how to order, you're good. They're cheese curds. Huh. Good stuff.
Zach, what is your description of cookout? Because we don't have those in Texas. Do we?
Sucks for you guys.
I'm gonna Google this right now.
I don't even think you can go in. Like, any of the locations around us, you can't go in. Any of them I've ever seen, there's not like an inside dining area.
Interesting.
Ooh, they just put a Zaxby's in around me.
Dogs, quesadillas, burgers, corn dogs, pulled pork, chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, bro. Oh yeah. And dude, like, there's shakes. There's so many damn shakes. Yeah, bro.
What is?
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah. Dude, do the tray plus the 2 sides. Do the double. do the pulled barbecue on the bun, and then do double cheese curds.
Bro,
You've
I'm
been
not
there,
gonna
like,
lie.
buddy.
This menu just gave me like anxiety with how much shit's on it. Oh, not really, but still. Char grilled chicken breast, chicken nuggets, hot dogs, corn dogs, hush puppies, cookout style.
See, Sean knows what cookout is. Oh yeah, he's in Richmond. Yeah, hell yeah.
Quesadillas, BLT sandwich, floats, and they got cheesecake. I'm in.
Yeah, bro.
A Cheerwine
yeah.
float. Look at that.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, I'm sorry if I just blew anybody's eardrums out. I just got excited about a Cheerwine float.
Yeah.
Drinks Cheerwine. So why is Cheerwine? Is that like an East Coast thing?
It's got to be. I think it's a North Carolina thing, maybe, where it started. Or wait, that might be Sundrop.
I'm gonna have.
You
to
know what
look.
Sundrop is?
I've heard of it. I've never had it.
Oh my goodness.
You know what
about
splurge
Squirt?
is?
This is a trick question.
No, not splooge. Splurge.
Oh, okay. Okay. We had to be clear here.
No, splurge was a. Josh, now I'm hungry. Think you're welcome, bud. It's a North Carolina thing. So there was this drink when I was growing up it's called splurge. It's like a Mountain Dew kind of drink, but the sugar content is like 2 to 3 times as much as Mountain Dew. It was
Are you
ridiculous.
talking about Surge?
Was it Surge? Maybe it is Surge. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Okay, anyways, Surge, splurge.
Slow.
What the fuck? Anyways, Surge. Do we know what Squirt is? Yes, we know what Squirt is. I know what Squirt is. It's great when you mix it with Jameson.
And when you have the bottles, you can take funny pictures and caption them pretty funnily, if you get my gist.
Yes.
Be creative.
Anyways.
What does that water hose do?
All right, so Cookout's menu is ridiculous. Can confirm. Barbecue chicken, junior tray, choose 2 sides or double up.
Oh, you definitely double up on the.
So what's double up?
You get 2 sides.
Oh.
Or you can double up on
choose
the
2 different sides or choose 2 of the same side. Got it.
That double up, that's that southern thing.
Right. What about Culver's? Do you guys have Culver's out there?
Not around me, but I have seen them.
You see?
Almost stopped at one time, but the area it was in.
Okay,
I think it was worth it.
I like it. It was a lot. It was good. Cheerwine. This looks like Dr. Pepper.
It's tasty.
Find Cheerwine near you. Oh, I can buy it online?
Well, bro, you can buy anything online.
That's true. Uniquely Southern, $1 off.
Like,
thanks.
Somebody bought a damn DDoS or something and set it loose on Devin last night. I mean, you can buy anything online.
Right. Okay. So
you can buy Cheerwine, you can buy DDoS, you can buy grip packs, you can buy dude, Amazon's got everything.
Oh, they sell it at HEB? All right, I'm gonna look at next time. Wait, what?
Do you have a Cracker Barrel around you?
Yeah, it's gross.
I wonder if they sell it in their little gift shop.
No, they
sell
don't.
stuff like that.
Wait
you
a
don't
second
know,
here.
son. You never looked for it.
Why is it showing so it's like here in Round Rock, Texas, just north of Charlotte, North Carolina? No, bro. Texas is way over here.
Well, maybe they're confused.
Okay, well, I'm totally gonna look at the store next time I go.
You do that.
If I have to go to the one in Round Rock, I'll go to the one in Round Rock.
It's like Verner's. Verner's is good.
Yeah.
Michigan would know that.
Cheesy Bee Surge is awesome. I know. They brought it back for a while.
And it sucked. It sucked.
It did not suck. Well, yeah, it's because the FDA
here.
finally cracked down on the amount of sugar that was in.
Yeah. Kind of like those Four Locos. Oh, yeah. Let's take the stuff out of the Four Locos. Why? So I can buy 3 cans instead of 2? Come on. It's going to stop me.
Thank God he didn't say splooge. Well, I knew it wasn't splooge, but it had SURGE. I did say splooge at one point.
He definitely said it. So
Hey,
if
man.
that was on your SCSRA bingo card this week, you stand up proudly and say bingo.
I just had to go put a slice of lasagna in the microwave.
Lazaga
Okay.
naga.
Okay, so
Lasagna.
in the chat, which is so stupid, maybe I'll have to make this bigger.
Lasagna is such a funny word.
Lasagna.
So weird.
What I call is lasagna. So I remember how to spell it.
Why
Anyways,
not just like layered pasta? Flat spaghetti.
I don't know. Ask the Italians.
I don't get it.
Well, it's not my choice. Okay, so now that we've gone on 14 different reigns.
Yes.
Sun dropped. You know what squirt is? Charleston. Third. Okay, so we're all caught up. So now let's go talk about the next gen race. Eddie,
Yeah, buddy.
run us through a start, bud.
Through the start, well, let me tell you, the initial start was a lot less stressful than the restart was. Because I know Dev mentioned it in the truck race yesterday. But if you pay attention right there on that wall on the right side, there's so much shit just painted on it. And you have to keep the car within a certain mile per hour. And that's tough to do. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. The initial start was good. It was fairly clean from where I was at. Joe had the inside. It wasn't worth fighting over. To sit there and ride. It's a long race. 15 laps was the stage. Yeah. It's a long way around. 15 laps.
It
for
is,
course
yes.
racing. So, I mean, there's really no point in being any kind of hurry here. For me, anyway. Hell, I was almost entertaining the fact on letting Provy go, and I seen the car behind him, and I'm like, I can't let two of them go. I gotta go. And that first lap on them tires, man, was
Sketchy.
super greasy. Yeah.
Joe had the right call on that last stop.
Yeah. I was gonna try that, but
You were
after
pushing.
the restart,
Yeah.
I was driving my balls off.
I might have to I'm gonna write that in the notes for next season. So reason we're gonna hang out with Devin here for a minute is you can see Joe's racing him pretty good. Devin either pulled off because he didn't he wanted Joe to go get his lap, or
Yeah, he said in the Discord, go get a lap lift.
yeah, something like that.
Go ahead and take it later.
So he went to go get his lap, and then Devin does the gonzos.
Yep.
So, unfortunately for Devin, he had some technical... Dog, it's not time for pets. Go talk to your mother. No. So, yeah, Devin did the gonzos, had some internet issues. He starts blinking out, I think, in the next lap. But he was gone from you guys for like, what, a half a lap or something? He was just completely off screen.
Bro, it was...
And then
it
came
was
back and then
almost
disconnected.
a whole entire lap. Yeah, like I was so nervous, bro.
There he goes.
Yep, he's gone. Yep. The first time wasn't too long. Yeah, see, there he is. And we was like, yo, you just blinked, like you were gone. And then it was okay for a little bit, and then he was gone, like for just about a whole lap. It was crazy. Like it was so nerve-wracking, like trying to race around people like that.
Yeah.
Like, because you're gonna be still trying to do what you're doing, you know, and you don't know where they're at. They don't know where you're at, and if they pop back in, and it could be bad, and it's just pretty nervous. I was pretty nervous when he left.
Yeah, and like I mentioned before in the truck series, like it's really easy to attack those corners or through the bus stop, or attack the curbs in the bus stop. In these cars, if you do that, it's sketchy. That first left-hand turn in the bus stop is like you got to be careful on that. You hit that wrong, and that was that's it. There goes Devin again. And this is
this is
the one that's a long one. Yeah.
Sitting there waiting for him to pop back in, bro. I was going down into this corner. I'm like, oh, please don't be there. Please don't be there. Please don't be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
we're
like
good.
in Discord,
We're
it's like,
good.
Devin, you're gone. And then he doesn't respond in chat at all.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't know if like he couldn't, if his internet was completely out or.
I think that's what he said happened because he connected back in. He's like, "Yo, can you hear me?" Yeah.
Well, he comes back and then disconnects again, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, because
So,
I think
Devin, 'cause at this point, we still haven't seen the disconnected due to upload packet loss. So
we're like, yeah. So like this whole lap, nope, there he is. Like this whole lap, bro, was just like, because I didn't know, like you just don't know.
yeah,
You just don't know.
and then he comes back and he says, "What the fuck, bro?" And then that's when
And
he
then that
disconnects.
one, yep, that was the. And I'm like, oh, is he coming back? Is he coming back? Like,
Yeah.
ah!
And then we
crazy.
get the dreaded message, upload packet loss.
Yep.
And he's gone. But let's go back to me back here, because this is actually, again, I screwed up my qualifying on the second lap, so I didn't actually get a lap in at all. So I had to start from the back of the pack and work my way through this, which was interesting to say the least. We're at like 2-3 laps in, so you have to still kind of gingerly get through these corners. Your car still doesn't have a whole lot of grip yet. Hey, look, there's a wall. You don't have a whole lot of grip. You can't push really too hard. But once those tires warm up or the track warms up a couple degrees, it's on. And the key to getting out of the bus stop is straight line. Get as straight as you can. And then as soon as that dip in the carousel, as soon as the car, you feel it kind of grip up and go downhill into that dip right there, hammer down, go. And you can get through there full throttle pretty easily. But yeah, this is what I had to run through. You had to do this twice.
Yeah.
Because you kept spinning.
Yeah.
Well, Brett attacked
the first time, yeah, I was gonna say first time wasn't my doings. And the second time was because I didn't click my fast repair. Because, dude, something was off, bro. It was. I'd go to turn left, and it was like, something was bad.
I think it's the next lap that I almost kill a lot of people. Yeah, I was racing Matt pretty hard, and the tires weren't quite there yet. Also new. While I'm here, Brett, I said this in now 3 different streams. I appreciate what you did. I know last week we were talking about this, how I wasn't going to be racing the rest of the season because my wheel broke last week. And Brett generously sent me his old G29 that he no longer uses because he upgraded to the Fanatec setup. And so, oh God, sorry, Matt.
Are you either? Just dive bombed his back bumper set.
I mean, I am sorry, but I'm glad we both kept it straight. So it must be the next lap that I almost kill everybody.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Brett, doing that.
For sure, dude. I tried to offer like shipping, and I was like, please let me pay you shipping. And he's like, nope, don't worry about it. Just get out there and race. And I was like, okay. I mean, I offer like 2 or 3 times, and the generosity is just phenomenal. And it's not the first time something like that's happened in the league. This is 7 seasons now in the SCSRA, but even before that was the iOS. So like, there's a good group of these guys that have been around for a while now.
4 years, at least 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in most sports, it's, most sports leagues and stuff, it becomes a family because of how much time you spend around these guys. And it's 100% the same with this league. Everyone is very generous, and not everybody, but a lot of people are generous, and they want to watch and help everyone else succeed. So that's huge. And man, when did I almost kill everybody?
I don't know. Josh, hey,
Yeah, Josh would know.
pull up.
Well, if we had a Duvendacker, um,
Guy.
and a guy, Hartney said the league that shall not be named iOS, bro. I don't care. I had nothing to do with iOS.
I think that
give
was
two
the
shits less.
FRL.
I saw these guys going too wide, and I was like, "Oh no! We're just gonna back right the hell up here." Yeah, ended up going down to second here. I've never been to second in the bus stop. Oh my god!
Bro, I was always in second.
No, I never went down to second.
You use that funky ass dashboard too, so
I do. So does Josh.
that ought to tell you something. Just kidding. Guess like weird ass dashes. That's what it tells me.
Do the cross up on Matt here. We'll try to anyways. We slam doors there.
Blink. It's like, yeah, I'm free.
I don't know. Maybe I tried to kill everybody early in the race. Maybe it was after this. I don't know. But yeah, this is the race. Is just there's not a whole lot that happened before the stage. I'll go back up here with Eddie. Racing Joe. We are same dash I run, no virtual mirror either. Yeah, you're crazy. So yeah, so back to the
Let
league.
me too, Cheesy B.
Back to the league. I mean, there's a lot of guys in here that are just awesome to hang out with. I enjoy talking to a lot of people. It's one of the reasons I try to invite as many people in here as possible. Oh, geez. Are you off next Thursday? Well, after the, because I know you're off on Wednesday for the race. 2 or 3 when I wiped. Yeah, I think it was back then. Cheese. I know, Josh, you're off. I think it's next week. Yeah, y'all are awesome. Love racing with y'all. Thanks, Cox.
Damn, if they both gonna be here, I'll take the week off.
No, sir.
Vacation.
No, sir. Absolutely not. You are my co-host. You must be here.
I got the COVID. I don't want to get anybody sick or anything.
Bro, get the hell out. I got the COVID, bro. That shit's dead. Well, it's not dead, but a quarantine.
But being insensitive.
Quarantine in your basement, which you currently are. You're fine. Cheese and Joss, if you guys are off next Thursday, because I know you guys, whatever Thursday you're off, come join us because we're not going to have another opportunity. The 25th. Okay. Works for me.
Yep.
So yeah, so to the stage, I ended up 3rd in the stage. Joe Wright was 1st. Eddie Pitt 2 laps before the stage. Who came in 2nd for the stage?
Which I had planned on doing to answer all y'all's questions, just like I stated in the broadcast in the interview with Guy. I had planned on doing that before the Devon thing. So, and that was my only damn shot against Devon, was to hope to control that damn restart, and have that inside line and just hold him off as long as I could and, hold off the inevitable.
Oh, Provi was 2nd. Okay, so this begs the question, though. Not begs the question, but you mentioned this. Yes, I'm off at nights. Sweet. Next week, come join us, Cheese. And please, for the love of God, do not use your Raycon earbuds. No one can hear you. Okay? Please.
Unless it could be just because he's stuffed in a locker.
No, so Raycons are great. They're very inexpensive, and they are fantastic for like listening to music. They're very small. You can barely see that you have them in. They're wonderful. My wife loves hers. But the microphone on them is dog shit. They're donkey nuts. Donkey nuts.
Are they the upper decker quality microphone?
Yeah. Basically, yeah. They're horrible. It's awful. Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh,
My strategy there.
your strategy. Okay, so that was the plan coming into this race already, was to pit before the stage. We know that. Well, I know that because you've told me this multiple times. But where did the strategy come from to do that? We all know the answer.
Yeah, I mean, did we not watch the truck race? And like, dude, he had 11, 12-second lead at the damn stage break. Like I said, that going into this race, like I'm locked in. You know, I'd like to win at the Glen. It's a pretty awesome place. You know, go up there and go camping with Joe and D Wright. And
Hey, look, there goes Eddie.
Dev was up there Dev was up there this past year. Been up there with Josh. You know, Joe's mom and dad and
So,
CK. Like,
so
yeah,
while
I mean,
it
it's a fun
looks,
place, man. I'd like to get a win there.
so while it looks like Eddie intentionally trapped Devin, the idea was to get Devin behind Eddie, but not for his connection issues that he had and trap him a lap down. That wasn't the goal.
Yeah, because
just
I
happened
think I
this
even
way.
messed up here. I either messed up on the calculation here, or the app didn't do it right or something. I don't know what the thing was, but the plan was to stop on the same lap. Like, I had thought this out a couple different ways. If Devin was in front and he was like 11 seconds ahead of me, yeah, I'm gonna pit not the lap that it closes, but the lap before it closes.
Yeah.
You know, because if I wait to that lap, I'm not gonna make it because he's already gonna be across the start finish line.
Yeah.
So, but in this case, Devin wasn't there, you know, and Joe was about a second ahead of me. So I thought I was pitting, and when I went through the pit road, I was waiting for the pit road is closed because I knew by then he had already went past start finish line and it didn't come out. So yeah, I mean, it probably looks that way and it sucks for Devin, but that definitely was not my intention. Like I said, I wanted to control that restart, you know, after the stage. I wanted the inside line going into turn one there, and I got it. I just like I said, the damn wall on the inside, man, and trying to maintain speed. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't used to controlling a restart up here. Yeah.
So let's go to the restart. And let's look at it from Eddie's point of view. Now, what's really weird too is the green flag comes out before the Geico restart zone to begin with. So Eddie is looking for the restart zone.
And my speedometer.
And his speedometer.
If you look, if your mouse goes down and to the left, just a tad down, like right on the edge of the dashboard there.
Oh, right here.
Yep. Now go left. Go left. Oh, too far. Like almost to that post right there. Between the post and the dashboard.
Oh, right here?
No, too far to the left.
Right here.
Yep, about right there. But it's up above.
Up here.
No, it's on the dashboard. It's on the dashboard. It's above though. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's where my speed, like I got the little digital thing with the
got it.
inputs
Okay.
and everything. So that's where that hangs out. So I'm trying to maintain 60 miles an hour. I knew I was at 62 and I couldn't go any faster. So I'm trying to keep an eye on that and not get a penalty. And look at all this shit that's painted on this wall right here. Like, this is crazy. So you got all that going on at the same time. Like, you think, oh, it's no big deal. You just lead them to the start of the race. No, there's a shit ton of stuff going on there. And then you're watching mirrors, hoping people don't bump you. Like, it's just crazy.
So
you're doing this in slow-mo, bro. You're making me look horrible.
No. I'm pointing something out. So here's the Geico restart zone. So Eddie hasn't even gotten to it yet, which isn't like it. I've never seen it come out that early. Like the green flag come out early. So so you can see me in the mirror here. Eddie hasn't even launched yet because he's not at the restart zone. He's trying to maintain pace. And here comes Joe and I on the outside. because we went on green. The green light came on, we went. Eddie's still trying to...
As you should have. As you
exactly.
should have.
So how it got
Bro, I was about to send it down into this corner. My intention was on making up that lost time and getting side by side with Joe right here. And didn't happen.
Nope. There goes the field. Yeah, so the green flag's there, right? That's right around here, the green light drops. Look how far we are in front of the restart zone. So it totally screwed up the restart. Which is weird. Does Rockingham have a restart zone? I have no idea. I will let you know.
It will, yes. There will be an announcement. Yeah.
We haven't checked yet. We will though. Do they race Rockingham currently?
No.
Oh.
They just repaved. They're trying to get some stuff in the works there. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but they got that big grant through the state. So they did a bunch of stuff to it. I think they're trying to get a cup date. They're trying to get some races in there. They just repaved it and stuff like that. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it does. It's a pretty unique little track. Hopefully the repave didn't kill it. But I mean, I'm sure it needed it. It's pretty old.
Y'all must have had the Diddy Hamlin restart zone enabled. Yeah, it's a new ticker. It's a new ticker in iRacing.
Yeah. Somebody who was the closest Toyota back there behind us. They got close enough to the restart zone for it to trigger that green flag, I guess.
It was Brett.
Got it.
Makes it even better. Denny would have taken off between 10 and 11, probably. But anyways, so Sharon, to answer your question, we're not 100% sure yet, but we will find out. There will be an announcement about the restart zone. Eddie and I will probably figure it out soon.
Usually if there's not a marked restart zone, it's whenever it's in the rule book, unless it was taken out. But it should be in there. It says something about the pace car when it gets all 4 tires off and onto pit road or something. Don't quote me on any of it, but it is in there. But like Hartney said, if we'll make an announcement so everybody knows what's up there.
Yeah. All right, so let's watch this restart again. Because the horrible thing is, like, it stacks up the whole inside line, which isn't Eddie's fault. I mean, obviously, we didn't do anything wrong there, but it just happens. And then Brett drives away. And the whole field's behind him. SCSRA has a rule book. Yes, we have now 7 updated versions for every season. And there is it will be reposted here soon when I'm done formatting it, because it's awful the way it is. Made it through it was, besides the initial start, it was again relatively clean.
I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm just going to let you know that next week, both races, shit show. It's going to be a shit show.
It is. Absolutely.
Shit show.
Absolute shit show. Yep.
Shit show. Shit show.
If you all paid attention or watched last week, you'll know why. Oh, whoa.
Oh, bye, Provi.
Oh, this is the one where Provi comes back on track now. And gets tit-offed. Oh yeah, for anybody watching as well, next week is throwback week as well. And then Tit-off, I don't know what he's doing, why he's backing up the track.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Like if you watch me spin out, like I don't try to get back on track until everybody's gone.
No, Eddie just stays exactly where he's supposed to, in line until all the cars are gone.
It sucks to lose the spots, but my car ain't crashed any more than what it would have been.
No. Cox says he had a great run going for this stage. I can't click his freaking name. Look at all that crap back there.
Oh, I seen it firsthand, bud.
I went through it once. Yeah, I know. Better not be. I need a winning cup. What better
Well,
not be?
see, a shit show.
Oh, no, Sharn, go watch last show.
Ooh, Zachary Cox. After he posts in the thing here, at least I'm not a weapon anymore.
Right?
And then he almost eats shit, takes me with.
Serious improvement though over seasons past.
Oh yeah,
though.
yeah.
There's a lot of that.
I'm still
this
gonna give
season.
him a hard time though.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
He's like one of the OGs. You have to.
Oh, for sure.
Um,
Because I remember banking on 2 Zach Cox self spins for a race that he was there. But yeah, I'm proud of him. He's came a long way.
yeah, there's a lot of people in
Done a
this
lot
league that have
better.
done that so far.
And like I've said before, man, that's the cool part. Watching everybody get faster and get better, and it's really cool.
Yep. Here's Eddie coming through the pack again.
Oh, it's going.
Nope, there goes D right off track again. Here he comes back on track. And I will say that, like, there was a lot of... Was that Brett driving through all the cones? Yeah.
That was Junior. Junior taking the cones out.
Yeah. There was a lot of mutual respect showed last night, where we haven't had that in races past.
That's why we said last week that this week was going to be a shit show.
Mhm.
That's why we continue to say next week's going to be a shit show,
Mhm.
and then the week after that's going to be a shit show.
Absolutely.
And then all of the season 7 or all season 8 is going to be a shit show.
But there was a lot of mutual respect given last night. People were giving room where, when there's fat. Oh, there goes Duvendeck. So I can, like, legit. I said it last night in the interview. I'm so proud of how everyone raced this, because there was good, clean, hard racing. Of course, there's a couple self spins, a couple of little mistakes, minor here, there. That's bound to happen. It's a road course. People are not used to turning right as well as left, and not everyone likes the righties and the lefties. Who was parked in the bus stop?
That was probably Josh.
That was Carlton. Carlton was probably texting and driving.
I was gonna say he had to send a text. he had to update guy. Everything's okay, bud. I'm waving at you. Give me a little screen time.
Yeah, he. Oh my God,
And
Carlton!
send.
Right?
All right, we're gonna start this bad boy back up. Put her in gear, and we back on track.
It is ridiculous. This guy texts and drives all the time. I guess I'd rather him do it in sim than in real life, as long as he's not wrecking us too.
Oh yeah.
But back to this, there was a lot of mutual respect across everybody in the league. Oh yeah, when I passed Joe Wright for the lead here. Yeah, it was impressive. I was super impressed by everyone last night, and in the truck race too.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
And I hope that continues. There was a group of guys that weren't here last night, and I'm hoping that that trend continues.
I mean, if it cleans up the racing, absolutely. I mean, if they want to be a part of this and do it the right way, then that's fine. But if they want to do their own thing and clean up our racing in the process, then I'm okay with that too.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for 4 years. We've never begged anybody to stay. We're not going to start now.
Yeah.
I mean, I could get pissed off and leave tomorrow. I don't expect anybody to beg me to come back. Hell, I've left. And I said shit to nobody. And they're like, "Oh, do you not see that in the Discord?" I'm like, I'm not even in the Discord, but I've not been for fucking 4 days now. No, we're not going to beg you to stay.
Yep.
I don't give a damn who you are.
Nope. So yeah, this was pretty good. And then,
Dude, I was driving angry, bro. I was hauling it.
yes. And then the last. Okay, so pit stops come up. We're just gonna do the brief real quick, and then we'll get to the last 6 laps, because the last 6 laps were pretty damn good. Let's do last 8 laps. Okay, so you can see from Eddie's
Oh,
cockpit. What?
did you go back far enough?
For what?
Did you go back far enough? Okay.
For
Okay,
what?
you got to go back and watch that lap, man. You got to watch that whole lap.
Oh, the 111?
No, yeah, bro. I've not went back and watched that. I don't even know how I got that.
We'll watch it.
Like,
I'll
I thought
go
crew
farther back.
chief was. I thought, well, you could just watch that lap. I'd be okay with it. I thought crew chief was talking about somebody else. Oh, 111. Jesus Christ, somebody's hauling ass, bro.
It was
Cut
you.
out, look. It's like,
You did 2 111s. You did a 922 too. 3. 111 885 the second to last lap.
I don't know how. I was driving like a motor chugga, bro, coming through there.
So anyway, so pit stops happen. I got 4 tires. Joe Wright, and I had like a 7.5 second lead on Joe when I pit. So in theory, we're all teammates, and not a single one of us talked about pit strategy, which was very interesting. We all had our own individual strategies. Mine was fuel run was 26 laps. Mine was 15 to 18 laps is where I wanted to be. I thought would be the most comfortable because it gives you 2 to 3 tire laps to warm up the tires again, and then a 15 lap shootout, roughly 12 to 15 laps.
Yeah, I knew after the stage if I could go 16, then I could stretch that last one out, and that was part of my original strategy. You know, besides, because that's what I was going to do. I was going to pit before the pits closed, and then I was going to run 16 laps, figure out what it felt like, and go from there.
Yeah.
But I just knew whenever it come time to pit, like I think it went way more than 16 laps, and I was just driving the absolute donkey nuts out of it, and like I couldn't. I don't think I would have been able to take that option of not taking tires,
right?
Because I thought of that too, depending on how far Devin was ahead of me. Because like I strategized this whole thing.
Yeah.
And that was an option, but as the race progressed and things shook out the way they shook out, like no tires just wasn't an option for me, man. Like, and I wished I'd have hit my fast repair, because after that restart, the car felt like crash on new tires. Like I don't know what happened, but those tires that were on it, I felt were really good. But like I said, I felt like I was driving the shit out of it, so I knew I had to get 4 freshies.
And there's Eddie's fastest lap, 1:11 781, 731.
Nuts. And Devin had a dang 111.6 or something like that
during practice. Yeah.
I don't get it.
And we were all questioning, like, how the hell did he do that?
Yeah.
Then Eddie comes out.
Like,
and
I'm questioning it. I'm questioning how in the hell I done it. Like, I don't know, man.
You just pushed really freaking hard because you were driving angry.
I guess. Maybe I do that.
So what Joe did. So again, I had a 7.5 second lead on Joe coming to the pit stop, and then so when I pit, Joe took the lead, and then Joe pit, I think, the next lap or 2 laps later, but he came out 6 seconds ahead of me. The only way he does that is he doesn't take tires. Now, in his interview, he said that after the stage, his right side tires, front right was 93%, and rear left was like 96%, I think it was, or left rear. So yeah, it's fine. It's to bounce off of. It's speed wall. It's Chastain wall.
Yeah.
Anyways, so when he didn't take tires, he cut his pit stop in half, and he came out like 6 seconds ahead of me, but I was still getting my tires warm, so ended up going like 8 seconds behind him. Joe didn't have the warm-up period because his tires were already warm, so he was already booking it when he came out of the pits on a full tank. So, man, he played it right. The strategy worked for him.
Oh yeah.
And it was impressive, man.
Good stuff.
Yep. So at this point, I don't think the black box will show relatives right now. No, it won't. So Joe's like not even near me. Oh, he's in pits right now. So he's going to come out in front of me, and then the race is on. So we're actually going to
you pit and then he pit?
Yeah, I pit before him. I pit 2 laps before him. But he didn't have that warm-up period, man. That was the biggest difference.
Yeah.
So let's go into the last, like, 6 laps. So this is, like, we're going to catch him. But I don't know what happened the last, like, 5 to 7 laps. And you can see, like, Eddie's nowhere to be found right now. Okay, Eddie's just coming out of 1. So he's a decent ways behind me.
Coming up through the S's.
Yeah, I think you were at this point like 8 to 10 seconds behind us. The race did not end that way. It was not an 8 to 10 second gap. I don't know what happened, but it felt like I was driving on ice these last couple of laps. I think I pushed too hard and got the tires too warm when I was trying to catch Joe. At one point, I got it down to like 0.3 seconds. Yeah, Eddie's not even there. He's not even anywhere. Can't even see him.
Hey, Dad.
But I got down to like, yeah, there was one mistake. But I got down to like 0.3 seconds on Joe at one point and then just screwed up that turn actually. And just pushed to the outside wall. Yeah, Eddie is still. Oh, there he is. I saw his roof. Okay, so let's do this. There's Eddie, right there. Oh shit, Eddie's closer. Is that Eddie? Was that Eddie?
Bro, changing cars or something?
No, it was Billy. No, I'm just skipping laps.
Oh.
So Eddie is currently. Oh, coming off the last turn. Okay. So next lap. Oh, there's Eddie. He's right there. Next lap. There's Eddie touching the wall again.
It's like the time lapse of the eclipse.
There's Eddie getting closer. There's Eddie. 2 cars back now. And on the last lap, that's Eddie. We're just going to watch the last lap because this is where it gets fun. Oh, that was the end of the race. Now let's go back to the previous lap. Look how close he is now. This fool wasn't even in the picture before. Yeah. And the race continues. I think you got it down to what? Half a second?
Something like that, yeah. Dude, I've seen it in the carousel.
Again, super respectful here. Is that right? Is that the Nickelodeon car?
Riley.
Yeah, it was Riley.
Riley.
So, Riley, thank you for just getting out of the way. Let us go battle this out. Eddie is just full blown. Eddie was driving angry again.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you and Joe messed up, yeah. I mean, if you or Joe messed up, man, you know.
Let's go back to the beginning and watch this from Eddie's point of view.
Be crazy not to go for it.
Watch how close this gets in the bus stop.
Bro, I was cooking through the S's. I felt like.
Dude, you were hauling ass. You can just watch this gap closing. I'm still babying it. It's the last lap, so I'm like, no mistakes. Talking through my braking points. And all the while, Eddie's just getting closer and closer and closer. Because, like, it felt like I was on ice, man.
Yeah.
Nothing
Dude,
I was doing was
pushing it
working.
like a motherfucker through here. Yep. I started drifting up. That's right. That's when I.
And that was the end of it. Yeah. It was a good race all around, man. Devin, with 2 or 3 left to go, even pulled over for 4th through 7th, so we could race it out, even though he was faster than us. That's awesome.
That's good.
I mean, yeah, I think he was 2 laps down.
Yeah, at the end of the race.
Yeah.
And in my defense, like, he did drop out again, too, so.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how the races went. Fantastic.
Good stuff.
It was a good week, man. My best week in the SCSRA ever. Figures it's on a road course. That's going to be the asterisk next to my week. Road course week. As long as we don't go back to Sonoma. Hate that track.
That could probably be one of my best weeks at a road course.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right, let's talk about points. And then we'll be out of here. Next gen, this is the race stats. Okay. So, Joe Wright, myself, Eddie. Woo, I can't wait until next week. I miss racing you guys. I can wait till next week. I hate the Rockingham. I'm glad that you're there, though. It'll be fun.
You need to go to Walmart, sir.
I need to go to what?
Walmart.
Why?
Pick up some more Vagisil.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you.
Points.
How did I have 48 points for the race?
Stage.
Oh, stage. That's what. I forget this doesn't show stage points in this. You have to like scroll down here to see it. God, that's so stupid. I wish there was a column right here that said stage points.
Yeah, be nice.
I'll message SimRacer Hub. Be like, can you please add the stage points to the race results, like in a separate column? Anyway, so Joe Wright, myself, Eddie, then 4th was Brett, Ryan Gomes 5th, Provy in 6th, Cody Ashley in 7th. Again, thank you, Cody, for sponsoring the race.
Yeah, shout out to Cody and Acres Real Estate.
Yeah, absolutely. Josh Hall in 8th, Zach in 9th, Jake 10th, Matt Allen in 11th. Oh, also, Matt, just want to shout out again because I know you were talking shit at the beginning of the race that I can't drive. What does that say you were in? 11th? Where am I? Oh, 2nd. Yeah, 2nd. Sorry. Just want to mention that. Asshole. Junior and 12th.
That is salty.
Not salty, just proving a point. He'll kick my ass next week at the Rockingham, though. Guarantee it. Brad Young 13th, Riley 14th, D Wright 15th, Duvendak 16th, Devin 17th, Billy Titoff in 18th, and the last running car 19th, Carlton Charles. And then Sharn, I don't know what happened to Sharn. Something happened to him, obviously, because he didn't finish the race. Chucky quit because
Been a punching bag the past couple weeks.
bro, it's been rough for him.
Feel
for
bad
sure.
for him.
Chucky finished 21st, one spot up from his qualifying position. 30 laps down, and then Trey 42 laps down. So we had a total of 19 cars running at the end of that race. This is probably our smallest next gen field we've had this season.
Yeah, I mean, it's on a road course.
Yeah.
Bunch of weenies are like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
So instead of trying and getting better and making laps and getting better, I'm just gonna skip it. So
what does the playoff picture look like? Locked in is Devin, Eddie, Joe, Junior, and myself. No luck, gotta win the next 3 weeks. You don't have to win the next 3 weeks. You have to win one of the next 3 weeks. But Josh says you're not allowed to, so don't be surprised if he spins you.
Jordan's in 13th.
He is, yes. He's gained 2 spots this last race. No luck, gotta win in the next 3 weeks. Oh, I read that as gotta win the next 3 weeks. I didn't see the end. Yes, I agree. You gotta win one race in the next 3 weeks. We need Coda. Josh, I agree with you. No one likes me. No one likes
You guys say
either,
you want to go back to
apparently.
Sonoma? What?
No,
Sonoma?
Sonoma sucks.
Everybody knows Sonoma.
Obviously not. Sonoma's a
What
worse
do you
race
mean,
than Watkins
obviously
Glens
not?
is.
Oh, and Coda would be any better than Sonoma? No.
I mean, I know Coda. I don't know Sonoma. So yes, for me it would be.
For you?
So here's the difference though, is that the last time you ran Coda was in the Xfinity car. If we're going back to this whole idea
Dude,
of
whenever they were just there, I was doing it in the next gen car.
it was great, wasn't it?
No, it was absolutely dog shit.
It was phenomenal.
No.
If we can't go to Coda, we must do Monza with no chicanes because that's a great race. I'm just saying. That actually probably would be a shit show because you're doing like 200 on the front street. Anyways, Chicago's, get the hell out of here with the Chicago street course crap.
I'd be up for that before I would any of the other
Bro,
garbage.
that is the worst track. That thing is the bumpiest thing you've ever seen in your freaking life. I promise you.
Wouldn't be hard to memorize.
Chicago street course?
Yeah.
No, Chicago street course is way worse than memorizing Monza.
You are goofier than hell, bro.
No, so, okay, I'll tell you all the turns with no chicanes in Monza.
I'm sure you could.
Start finish line. You skip the first
I'm not
chicane.
listening to
Yeah,
you. La, la,
you got
la, la, la,
one
la.
turn to the right. You skip the next chicanes, kind of a little left-right thing, then a right-right, then a left-right-left, then a right, and you're back on the front straight. There's less turns at Monza with no chicanes than there is at Watkins Glen. Whatever.
Okay.
So Ryan Gomes, Provolt, Brett Merle, Duvendak, D. Wright, Josh Hall.
Get out of here, Josh.
Spa would be interesting. That would be a fun one. Hard, but fun.
And
Well-
I know Spa, and I would disagree with that.
Okay, what about Daytona Road Course next season?
Yeah.
And the next gens?
Dude, last time we were there, everybody fucking hated it.
I didn't.
Okay. Well, whenever we decide to make a schedule based around Hartney, then we'll be in touch with you.
Let's put it up for a vote
I mean,
for the
Jesus
league.
Christ, look at the first 5 races that we've had this season, bro. Like, shit show.
Let's put it up for a
Tracks
vote.
that we thought were going to be decent. No, we're not going to start that voting shit. You want to do that? I can put you in contact with Dean Qualley, Mr. Poll for Everything, if you want to do that. I'm
I
out
think it would
on
be a
that.
great time.
I bet you would.
I am entitled to my wrong opinion. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Josh says road course in the rain when they add rain tires. Why not? Track with rain tires when they put that in there.
That sounds awful. A road course in the rain and next, that sounds terrible.
Says the guy that suggested Coda.
With rain, you can actually, without rain, you can control the car. When there's rain, you have 800 horsepower. Trust me, it's not going to go well.
Practice, bro. They do it in real life.
Okay. They don't practice in the rain.
Okay. I'm sure they've got those simulators that simulate all that stuff. So
Probably
it's pretty
true.
close.
Okay, so I think, is it Jake that's the cutoff line right now? I think it's Jake that's the cutoff line.
I don't know. I can't see anything.
Oh yeah, I changed it.
You did.
I think Jake is the cutoff line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Jake's the cutoff line. So Jake and Riley are currently tied for the last spot in the playoffs at 213 points. And then Sharn is back there in 14th with 197 points. So he's 16 points behind Riley and Jake. Both of them have... Jake has been pretty consistent with top 10s. Riley, I think, has just had a better overall finishing average. I think that's probably... Sharn, I'd probably say you need to finish in the top 5 the next 3 races. if you don't get a win. Oh my god, there's so much lime rock. No thank you. Sebring. Sebring would be interesting. Sebring is hard. I can't do Sebring. Long Beach. Well, I mean, NASCAR owns it, so don't expect it to. NASCAR is purchasing it. So don't expect it or whatever. I thought they were purchasing
buying rights to it or something.
I thought they were purchasing. Is NASCAR purchasing Long Beach? Let me see here. As of March 28th, 2024, I guess they were trying to buy Rainbow Road N64. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a great idea. Come up with the mod for it and let iRacing actually mod their stuff. Like put in just gotta finish where I run. Yep, agreed. According to this article on the Daily Downforce, NASCAR will not be buying Long Beach. The current owner, I guess it was split 50-50 with two people. One of them passed away, and so the initial or the other guy's buying out the rest of the stakes in it. So it does not look like NASCAR will be purchasing Long Beach. I'm okay with that. I've tried that. It's not fun. There's too many bumps in that track.
NASCAR needs to worry about other stuff instead of shit like that. They need to worry about other stuff instead of shit like the clash at the Coliseum.
Oh, like, please, God, don't ever do that again.
How much money did they spend to build that little piece of shit track and rip it up? How many times?
Has it been 3 times?
For a shit race.
2-3 times?
For a shit race.
I don't understand it. It doesn't put on a good racing product at all. No. By the time the front row starts, the back of the field is coming out of turn 4 or going into turn 4. So like, or turn 2, I should say. I don't understand it. I tried watching it. Let's Run Mosport. We did that last season in the trucks.
Yep.
I watched the first race.
5 laps and said, "Fuck this."
Yeah.
But my computer was down and I was only on one screen. So.
Right. I watched the first race at the Coliseum, or the first, 50 laps, because it happened in about 30 seconds. And it was awful. It was the worst thing ever. And I don't know why they keep doing it.
Man, you had to push and fucking piss people off just to pass them. Like, it was dumb, man. It wasn't racing.
Yeah. I know it's not. It's
to focus on adding horsepower. I would definitely agree with that. Adding horsepower to the Cup cars. Bring them back to a real man's car instead of this Vagisil infused motor they're using now.
What is adding horsepower going to do?
Put some more control in the driver's hands. You have to manage your tires more. You can enter the corner faster. Are you going to do that now and waste your tires, or? I mean, that's how I think that would work.
I don't know, because it's.
I tell you what, though, if Goodyear brings another damn tire back to Bristol like they did this past season,
Eddie won't be going.
Shit like it is, I'll just watch it on TV and agree with everybody else that it was a great race instead of being there in person saying it sucked ass, because it definitely did.
I wonder what other people thought in person.
Bro, everybody that was sitting there was pissed, especially when they were doing 15 laps under the stage caution. Like, what are we doing? Like that was at least 30 laps. 30 laps just from the 2 stages that race was cut short. Not counting however many other damn cautions they extended.
Yeah.
Like as a fan, I go and I expect to see a best effort. Like if a track says it's going to be 500 laps, by God, you do your best effort to put a 500 lap race on. Yeah. Not none of this shit. Well, we're going to pace for the first 499 and then we're going to let them loose on the last one. But here's the catch: half of them's left rear tire is going to be shredded. Like, no, bro, no.
Well, it was the same thing with Daytona. Was it this season where they were like 30, 40 miles an hour under pace to make fuel for the stage?
Yeah.
That was stupid. I couldn't believe when they pulled up the ticker and it's like they're going 155 miles an hour.
Bro, they should have thrown
What?
Team Neon in the car out there. By God, we'd have had it rumbling and a bumbling.
We would have. She gone. The whole team gone. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what more horsepower we do in the car. I'm not as versed in all things NASCAR though, so I'm just gonna keep my
I
opinion
mean, that's
to
what I
myself.
said. I just think it would be. I think it would be an improvement. I think it would put more control into the driver's hands, and I'm pretty sure that's what the drivers want.
Yeah,
You know, that's what they've been bitching about. You know, and which is crazy to me, but I could see it working. You know, as long as Goodyear
yeah,
brought a solid tire. I mean, I know Sean's watching, and he said the Richmond race sucked in person, but I'm gonna have to be honest with you, man. Like watching it, I probably sound like everybody did to me about the Bristol race because I thought it was horrible, but I was there in person, and he thought the Richmond race was horrible, and he was there in person. But watching it on TV, it looked pretty entertaining.
yeah.
You know, like the fall off was there. It wasn't quite Bristol fall off. I enjoyed it. I like that little bit of fall off, and I think that's where everybody was getting me wrong to begin with about the Bristol race, or the fall off. I'm okay with fall off, like sure, you know, but Bristol's a half-mile track. You know, they're going 50 laps. That's 25 miles on a right side set of tires. Do better, you know. It's 2024. Can we not make a tire that can go more than 50 miles but still has like some kind of fall off?
I mean, my
Pretty
tires have
sure we
gone
can.
like 30,000,
Well,
and there ain't no fall
you
off on
don't
that.
you don't do 120 miles an hour around the high banks of Bristol, buddy.
Maybe not around the high banks of Bristol, but down the highway I do.
Yo, big differentio.
90 miles an hour. It's as fast as I go.
Lies.
That's only 5 miles an hour over the speed limit.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Anyways, so I think that the difference between in person for Bristol and Richmond and watching it on TV is on TV you don't get a true sense of the speed.
Yeah.
If everyone's going 20 or 30 miles an hour less than what they could be running and you've seen what they can be running, you don't really know the difference. You can't see it on TV. Like when we were watching Daytona, I had no idea they were going 160 miles an hour compared to 195 until that one group broke off to force everyone to pit before the stage. Had no idea that they were doing that because they weren't showing the speed on the ticker. So until that happened, it looked like it was a good race. Everyone was in line. It's kind of how you would expect Daytona to go, to save fuel and save tires. Or tires don't really, I don't know if they matter in real life or not. I'm sure they do, compared to what we do or what we run. But you really don't have an idea. You can't tell how fast they're going. And then that one group breaks off and they jump like 10, 15 cars out within 2 laps because they just went and were running a pace or a race speed. Then you're like, oh, the rest of the field got it. That makes more sense. So I think maybe that's the difference. Like for Bristol, the people that were watching on TV thought it was a good race. And then same thing with Richmond, thought it was a good race, but the in-person experience is awful because you know what they can be doing and they're not.
Yeah, that could be. Could be.
So I could see that.
Yeah.
All right, bud. We're at 2 hours. This is probably the longest one we've had yet. And I'm going to say thank you, everyone, for hanging out because this is the longest one we've done. And y'all stayed with it. So super happy y'all were here.
For sure, man. We try to get a little better on responding to everybody in there. So y'all keep talking. We'll keep responding, and
Hell yeah.
we'll have some fun.
Ask some questions. Again, if anybody ever wants to come on the show, you're more than welcome to come. this message also goes out to Matt Allen for just popping in again. He didn't do it today, but if you want to come on the show, you're more than welcome to. Don't have to talk to me about scheduling or anything. Just come on in. Go down to the waiting room under the broadcast room in the SCSRA. We'll see that you're on there, and we'll pull you up and have a conversation. Preferably,
And if we don't see you down there, shoot one of us a message.
Yeah, for sure.
We can get you in here.
Yeah.
Because if you just pop in, we might be in the middle of talking about something because there's a delay on YouTube. So
for sure. Again, everyone, thanks for coming out. Eddie, it's a pleasure hanging out, talking again. This went on several different tangents tonight, but
cookout.
I enjoyed it.
Deckers.
Well, the Upper Decker conversation didn't really happen tonight. It was more about
we mentioned it.
We may have mentioned it, but we went in detail about food, which made Josh go make some lasagna.
Da 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 da.
La da 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 da.
Flat
Cheesy B,
spaghetti.
can't wait to have you next week, bud. Josh, can't wait to have you on the 25th. This will be a lot of fun. Thank y'all for joining tonight. Eddie, thank you for hanging out, doing this again with me. Please do not take the week off when anybody else comes. Come hang out with me some more.
Well, see, if Josh and Cheesy B's gonna be here next week,
No.
I might have the Roner.
No. Cheesy B's gonna be here next week. Josh will be here the week after.
Oh.
Yeah. You still gotta be here. Sharn, thanks for hanging out. Josh, thanks for being the first commenter tonight. Cheesy B, thanks for listening. And I know you're working, but thanks for hanging out. Cox, thanks for coming by as well. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Thanks for coming. Like, subscribe, do all the fun things. We'll catch you next week.